expressed as to why we should not have state police. But the question I want to ask, so I'm going to be talking as a professional today. Don't forget that I'm a security consultant. This is my 24 years as being in this field of security. I'm a broadcast journalist, so sometimes I talk as a journalist. As a journalist, we know a bit of everything, but when it comes to security, it is my field, so I know a whole lot about it. And that's why I want to today support the state, the Southwest governors for initiating and for accepting to create state police. First of all, why do we think we need a state police? Nigeria is over 200 plus million. Even name every big man or big woman in this society that don't have a police escort. So what is left for the people is practically nothing. So, and within security today, just yesterday, if you could read that, federal governments have ordered some fighter jets, close to 50. I'm like, whoa. And I know that the army too have been saying that when it comes to the issue of security in Nigeria, that right now it is not about with this insurgency, that the only thing that can counter this insurgency is to provide things for the people. And if you remember, if you follow me on my show before now, I keep saying, we could buy all these ammunitions. We could have all these issues, bringing in the armored vehicles, bringing in the fighter jets and other stuff. If people do not have job, if people do not know, people are not with the government, it can't work. So I think when we talk about state policing, I'm going to be helping us to understand why state policing will be necessary if everything will be put in place. So I really like you guys to, like we say in our local parlance, make una chook mouth. I need you guys to contribute to the show today. If you are available, if not, you can go on our Lagos Traffic Radio YouTube to watch and leave your comment. Because that's what I've noticed. A whole lot of you guys, after our show, you go to drop some comment. And that's our YouTube is Traffic Radio 961. Then if you want to call in and be part of this discussion, it's 080-9912-0777 or 0915-387-7127. So, what is state police? State police is a institution where Mr. Governor is in charge of the security of his state. When I say he's in charge, right now I think Mr. Governor is in charge of the police. No, he's not in charge. The man in charge is the IG. Mr. Governor can today direct some sensitive command in Lagos. And if he does, the Commissioner of Police will seek input from the IG from Abuja. And why that input is being sick, a lot would have happened. So there's need for Mr. Governor to be the man in charge in every state. But again, that takes security closer to the people. That makes Mr. Governor to take easy decision, to take quick decision, to quell whatever that can immediately. How on earth, for example, in Lagos State, the last we had our census, Lagos had over 21 million. I keep telling people, whether you like it or not, there's no local government in Nigeria that's not represented in Lagos today. There's none. So if we are to say Nigeria is over 200 million, we should be saying Lagos is close to 30 million people. And how many police do you think is protecting us? Thank God for Mr. Governor, who has his large heart has given us Lagos State neighborhood corps, who is supporting the police here and there. And that is the work of state police. That's what neighborhood watch had. Have you ever heard say using them against anybody? But we're going to come to that. So when we talk about state policing, we're talking about police that focuses on building relationship and trust with the community, with the states. Today, as I'm telling you, I'm still saying it. Maybe those of us in Lagos, I want to say we are lucky. Every single day, we should be thanking Mr. Governor and his team for what they are doing. For making sure that we sleep with our eyes closed. Go to some other states in Nigeria. Guys, you will feel the impact of insecurity. This is a state where Mr. Governor, practically support the Lagos State Security Trust Fund with so much money. Guys, I said it here some time ago. I want us to go and Google what's it called? Gun boats that we have in Lagos. Not just one, not two, not three, not four, not five. Go and Google it. I'm going to continue. Let me allow my producer to quickly go on traffic break. When we come back, I will continue. Don't forget, this is Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, and we're looking at state police, the need to create it, and the need to support the Southwest governor to do the right thing.
All right, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM is station you're on to. Quickly, let's take you into locations of course, Urilegomo. For those flying Urilegomo axis, currently we have a slow and a steady movement at Dui Alagba in Urile. And this is actually due to the portion of the road. Currently we have an uneven portion of the road, slowing vehicular movement down at Dui Alagba corridor in Urile. Also moving towards Mount 2 from Urile bus stop is much better and moving well. Suru Alaba inwards Urile is a better movement, and of course Urile Notigomo Bridge is also moving well. There's no impediments for now, no obstructions either, so drive carefully. I'd also like you to know that the Okpebi Island environs, taken from Kudrat Abela Way, Billinsway, Kusi Road, Okpebi Link Bridge, Adibala House, Salvation, Sheraton Link Bridge, Okpebi U-Turn, Tory Roundabout, Custom, Allen Avenue, and Obafemi Awolowo Way is absolutely free this morning. No impediment has been found within Okpebi Island environs, so please abstain from creating unnecessary impediments, stay safe, and drive carefully.
SECURITY247 on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Richard Amuwa is here, and I want to say thank you for being part of this show. Hopefully next week we're going to be looking at the other side of creating state police, because everything that have its own advantage have its own disadvantage. But as a professional, as a man who is a security consultant, I'm going to lay it out here today that I'm support and I'm advocating for state police. I'm supporting the Southwest governors for coming out publicly to say yes, they want this. Today Amotekun practically are helping out in some part of the Southwest, but with a day gone, that's hunters gone. And you can see what is happening. You can see the videos. Today we are talking about there's no food anymore, and which is true, there's no food because farmers cannot go to farm. So how on earth that I will be a governor in a state and my people cannot go to farm? Just think about that. So why can't, as a governor, protect her people? So it's very, very important. So the need for state policing. I say number one, state policing focuses on building relationship and trust, and trust with the states. State police emphasizes preventions, interventions, and problem solving, quick problem solving. State police, the people that are going to be employed to do it, that are the people that are going to be employed for nook and cranny of the states. They know each other. They know the community. So if there's any bad gang or whatever that is happening, they understand it. They understand the culture of the people. They speak their language. So the one we have is a man who is from Zamfara, a man who is from Nsuka coming to a state where he does not know their does not hear their language, or does not have understand their culture, does not know anybody to come and lead. No, I feel for my no, I'm not going to mention his name. He's my brother. It's my friend. And he's in the state right now as a commissioner of police. He doesn't know anything about their culture. He's practically learning it, and he's from this state. So it could be very, very it's difficult. Everybody knows that. But before we begin to look at disadvantage of creating state police, I want us to look at where we are today, the kind of insecurity we have today. And I'm so glad that Constitution is being amended to accommodate this. In state police, officers work closely with residents and business organizations, which is very good. So when we have state police, what that means is that the police officers work closely with the residents, work closely with businesses, and work closely with organizations in the states. They prioritize addressing quality of life issues and resolving local problems. Guys, let me underline it. Local problems. Like we always say, that security is local. In everywhere, in anything you do, security is local. It's very important for us to know that. State police encourage community engagement and participation. When was the last time you saw a policeman on a horse in your locality? When was the last time you see a policeman in your meeting, in your estate meeting, in your community meeting, in your LCDA meetings? But when we have state police, these are the things that happen. Don't forget that police is supposed to be civil. Police is supposed to, today people ask questions, why do you see police carrying gun, AK-47 on the street, that if you travel out of the country, what you see is peaceful? But I tell people, the kind of crime we have today in this part of the world is different from that part of the world. So state police typically operate at a local level with officers assigned to specific neighborhoods and community in their states. Why am I doing this? Because I'm doing this for a lot of people who look at just the political angle of state police, who have not seen the benefit of the goodness, using that word, or the beauty of creating state police. Guys, state police focuses on enforcing law, state laws and regulations. State laws and regulations, meaning whatever that is good, that is the House of Assembly has come up with, and Mr. Governor have signed it. The police will make sure that they will enforce it. State police is responsible for highway patrol within the state, traffic enforcement and emergency response. So, for example, if Mr. Governor is to start state police right now in Lagos, all these LASMA people you see will be retrained to be part of the world. The traffic enforcement agent of the state police in Lagos. The Lagos State Neighborhood Watch will be transformed to become the Lagos State Police. Already we have we already have the format in place already in Lagos. And that's a beauty for us in Lagos. We are not starting from scratch. On this show, I've told you how Lagos leads when it comes to security. A lot of states that I can mention here, Enugu, Delta, mention them. They come here to learn from Lagos State Security Trust Fund, how they've been able to manage it and still being effective till today. That is what Lagos is leading, and we keep leading. Because you see, if we do all this and we don't let you know what Lagos is doing, you just assume that everything is is just being by luck. No, it's a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of engagement with the people. It's a whole lot of money being spent. SECURITY247 on Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM. Guys, the number is open if you want to be part of this show. 08099120777. What's your take about state police? Today, we're looking at the real state police itself. Hopefully, next week, we're going to bring in a guest who are going to be telling me some of the disadvantage or some of the no to state police or what we can do to make sure that state police should continue or should not continue. The second number is 0915-387-7127. I'm going to tell people that for the fact that somebody died in a swimming pool does not mean that people will not go there and swim tomorrow. Or the fact that a boat capsized and people got drowned in the river does not mean that tomorrow people will not take that boat. So why don't us just start something first? Why don't us just support the governors across who can afford to finance this? Because guys, as things continue to as modernization continue to evolve, as things continue, technology continue to evolve, insecurity will continue to evolve, and we need things that will help people to stay safe. Another important good reason for state police is this: state police typically handles more serious crime such as homicide, fraud, drugs, and trafficking, and even child trafficking too. And what happened? These guys, because it's a state, they know the nook and cranny. They know where the drugs are. They know where the bad guys are. And again, it's not just like I said earlier. It's not about carrying the gun. It's not about enforcing. The state police will be so friendly that they be advised, Mr. Governor, on some things to do. Like where palliative is needed, where food is needed, where what they just need is water, what they need is care and love, all those things. Because sometimes policing is not just about gun, it's not just about arrest, it's about what? Education sometimes too. That one called first offender, second offender. Today in Nigeria, I don't think there's first, second offender. Once you have issue on the road and you are the first offender, what happens? You go for it immediately. No. So all those are the training that state police are going to get to be able to educate people and be friendly. Truly and truly, when they say police is our friend, that is how it's supposed to be. But what do we have today? What do we have today? You say police is your friend, go there and find out if truly they are your friends. It is because these same people go through frustration that you are going through. I want to tell people, please, Nigerians, try as much to find out. Go to your DPO, that is your local divisional police. Go and find out how much they are spending on them from federal government. It will amaze you to see that these guys sometimes they work with the money from their own pockets. That's why I bless Lagos State government every day, and I continue to pray for Lagos State government by having this RRS. As it is right now, if a police officer in RRS died on duty wearing that uniform, his insurance is over 10 million. That's it. Go and check out their salary. So don't just assume that you see those vehicles parked there and you see some police officer there and they are just playing. No, go and find out how much Lagos State government spend in servicing those vehicles. 1 or 2 years ago, a Hilux vehicle could be bought at 20-25 million. Today, a Hilux vehicle is over how much? Close to 80 million. And do you know how many they buy for these people? So you can see where the money. So in state police that a state that can afford state police, it's going to make police beautiful. Like when you go to UK or you go to you go to any state in America and you see the police people and you love them. It's because money is being spent on these people. They have a home to go to. Today you have a policeman in Lagos State who is from Sokoto, who is from Kebbi, and his family is not with him in Lagos. He hardly see these people. I don't know human, but with state police, you are going to see them with their family. He's going to go back home to his family. He's going to live with with the community. He's going I can always say policing is a beautiful job. As a security consultant, I did a course on policing. And I almost want to become I almost want to say, okay, after this course, I'm going to become a police officer. Unfortunately, I couldn't, because the system here couldn't permit me, and I couldn't relate with the system. But in the New York, where I went through that policing course, it was beautiful being a police. And even in those states in the US, they will have county police. They have community police before state police. Before any case get to federal, which is the FBI, it takes time. That's federal offense. But here, anything that happen in Agege here that is so serious, they transfer it to Abuja. Anything that happen here in Ikeja that is serious, they transfer it to Abuja. No! Guys, we need to begin to understand that this is 21st century, and we're evolving. Things are evolving. So with this little point of mine, I hope you guys will now understand that there's need for us to to do what? To encourage and welcome state police. That is where I'm going to stop for today. I want to say, I hope you guys will sit back or come back again to our YouTube and watch this again, and take your time. Don't be, let's not be, let's be objective. Let's look at, what the state needs and how they can fathom it, and how they can make it better, and who can make police smile and to protect us. What we have today is not police. What we have today are people who are traumatized protecting us, because the system is not allowing them to do what they're supposed to do. Look at a normal police officer and look at RRS. You'll see a great difference. That's where I'm going to stop. Hopefully next week I'm going to bring one or two guests to the studio, and we will look at the other side of state police and how we can help our politicians to make sure that the right thing is done. Once again, I want to say thank you for being part of this show. For every one of you, wherever you are, I want to say thank you. SECURITY247.